You a royal flush, got me folding. Before ya, I was sitting on the sidelines. Now every moment with you is my favorite highlight. And when you by my side, I'm always winning. Had me up back, touchdown from the beginning. Oh, look like you.
You start the fire. I'm trying to find what you like. Oh, you and I won't close our eyes till we cross that line. There's something about you, something about you. You know I crave your touch, but we don't need to rush. There's something about you, something about you, immersed inside my mind. Maybe it's a sign, 'cause it's already over. 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 Tell me what you desire. Let's get lost inside, lose track of time. Oh, we're never shy. We got nothing to hide. Wanna see your skin on mine. There's something about you, something about you. You know I crave your touch, but we don't need to rush. There's something about you, something about you. I know it's hard to find. Listen, it's a sign, 'cause it's already over. 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 It's already over. Already over. Already over. Already over. It's already over. Already over. Already over.
What's up, Goddess Gang? Today we are back with another video, and today I am so excited, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm super excited to announce that we are here for our Goddess Gang Nail Art Challenge judging panel. This is technically our third panel, but it's supposed to be our second, so this is our second judging panel, you guys. We are on theme 2 of our Goddess Gang Nail Art Challenge, which theme 2 was minimalistic nail art, minimalistic magic. So we had to create minimalistic nail art. You guys, forgive me. I'm so new to this, and I'm really super thankful for all of the participants, all of the supporters, for everyone that's going to be on panel. We're going to go ahead and announce our panel in a bit, but before we do that, I did want to go ahead and give you guys a quick rundown. For anybody who's new to the Goddess Gang Nail Art Challenge, I will keep this short. Hold on. All right, you guys. So I created the Goddess Gang Nail Art Challenge a couple of months ago. There are 10 themes in total so far. I do have other challenges lined up that I am going to be integrating over time. There could be, for example, 2 challenges running at one time in the future. But for now, I created the Goddess Gang Nail Art Challenge so that we could collaborate together in a free-form environment, and that we could also showcase our nail art. It was very discouraging to me as a DIY nail artist, in other words, doing this as a hobby and not for a monetary exchange. It was very discouraging to me to see that my nail art was not really being showcased in the environment where I was putting it, which was on Instagram, on YouTube. I would spend hours creating nail sets, a beautiful nail art, and testing out techniques, testing out products, but that really didn't get me a lot of recognition for my artistry. So I created the Goddess Gang Nail Art Challenge for all of us who would like to, 1, grow as nail art creators, 2, collaborate as nail art creators, but 3, to actually receive the recognition and the appreciation for our art that we deserve. I know I don't want to go too far off onto the deep end, but we live in a society where a lot of things are very disposable and the time value of everything is very minimal. But we also have the freedom in my country, United States, to, if we don't like something, we can change it. And so this is my way of changing that. I didn't like having beautiful nail art all over my Instagram and not really getting the appreciation for it that it deserved. There's so much art all over the world that we can literally take a little time to appreciate all of it, even if it's just beginner nail art or if it's advanced nail art. So anybody and everybody is welcomed and encouraged to participate in this nail art challenge. And that is really the reason why I created this. So I'm thankful that you all are supporting my dreams and also supporting this movement where we can bring more creator spotlight to our Instagram platform and also to our YouTube platform through this challenge. So going ahead and moving on, I went ahead and told you guys basically, you know, why I created this, but I want to tell you how it works in case you're not already aware. So how it works is that I will post a theme announcement on my Instagram, typically on my feed, on my story. I create a reel and everything like that. And then of course you would need to be following me so that you could see those posts when they appear. Once they do appear, then you can go ahead and create your masterpiece, snap a photo of it. It is suggested that you would take a clear photo because when we do judging panel and we assess the creativity, the execution, and the overall impact, it's very easy to do that with a photo as opposed to perhaps a video. Also, if there's no filter, that makes it a bit easier too. Other than that, you'll tag me, you'll hashtag Goddess Gang Now Art Challenge, and then you'll leave a photo caption that includes the theme. So for this one, we're doing the minimalistic magic. So your photo caption would have needed to include that theme. And that's it. Then we go ahead and we do our judging panel, and then we have a scale 1 through 10 for 3 different categories. There's creativity, execution, and overall impact. So we'll judge you scale 1 through 10 for each category, and then we'll have a first place winner, second place winner, and a third place winner. I'm sorry if you guys hear noise. That's my puppy. He's playing. You guys can submit unlimited entries. So please feel free to submit however many entries you would like. As we saw in a previous panel, if you have more entries, your chances of winning can be impacted for better or for worse. There was someone who got straight 10s on 2 sets and then on one of her sets or something like that, she didn't get straight 10s, and then it brought her score down, and then so it was crazy, but it gets crazy, you guys. It's super fun too. All right, but otherwise that's basically it. I don't want to hold you guys too long. I hope you guys enjoy this panel show. Thank you guys so much for all of your participation, and your support is priceless. I'm super humbled and thankful to be making my mark in the nail art community, and I love you guys so much. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the show. We're gonna introduce our panel, and yeah, man, let's get it. What's up, Goddess Gang? As you know, we are back in the cut with our guests on panel. Today, we only have one panel member because we had a few absentees, but nevertheless, we got tips by Tony, and I am so excited to have you on. We've been on the back end for a little while doing the tech and everything, so we've had a lot of time to interact, but this is actually my first time ever meeting you, and I got to learn a lot about you. I never would have guessed that you literally just started doing nails, what, a year ago, you said? Like, really started to commit to your journey?
Yeah.
That is so impressive.
Oh.
I don't know if I remember correctly, but haven't you done aquarium nails before?
No.
No, you haven't?
No.
Oh, maybe it's that for some reason that new logo that you have, it just makes me feel that your new profile picture, it makes me
because it's like 3D?
Yes, it gives like that aquarium vibe, but you haven't
I love the
done
bubble.
them. I might have to make that a challenge.
I would like to try them. I'm always afraid that they're gonna leak or something.
I
But
think I've seen it done enough to where I'm like, it must be pretty easy.
right, I was saying I've actually watched quite a few girls do it, YouTube videos. I'm like, I could probably, I could definitely, I'm sure do it. It would take me a long time though.
I understand. Well, I think I'm gonna make that a challenge. And what if like we just what if remember I told you on the back about that little traveling one? What if we all did only one? That
Oh,
would be
that's
so
a,
cool.
yeah, that might be a good idea.
Cause then it wouldn't be too hard or overwhelming and it's like
Right,
super encouraging. That would
right.
be
That's
so
actually a good idea.
fun.
Yeah, because then, like you said, you only gotta focus on one. Yeah, that would be cool.
We're gonna have to set that up. So, anyways, you guys, without further ado, this is Tips by Tony. You guys can see her on Instagram. Hopefully, you guys might see her sometime on YouTube. And, well, you're gonna see her here on YouTube. So, welcome to YouTube.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Making your debut. Um,
Right.
Oh, I was gonna say, so you actually made an entry to the panel, I mean to the theme, the minimalistic magic.
Yeah, one.
I'm so excited. And you said
Oh.
that you almost made two, but you kind of were like, did you say that? Were you thinking of
Um,
making more than one, or did you kind of? Oh, I know you said that you made yours, and then you saw other girls, and they're like making multiple, and you're like, I might
yeah,
have
yeah,
to do
yeah.
more
I
than
just did
one.
the one. Yeah.
Well, I feel like I a little much like I outdid it a little bit because I did three, but
Yeah.
I honestly, if I would have thought ahead of time, I should have only entered one and entered my shark nails.
Wait, which ones?
The shark ones, the dark blue ones with the gold color, like the goldish.
Yeah, I did feel that those were the most like minimal wise.
I
Yeah.
really wanted to talk about those, but I didn't even enter them. I only entered two, even though I actually created three. But Sherry Lynn
Oh,
Nels, she entered three, and she was the only
yeah.
person to enter three particularly. Everyone else entered two. Well, not everyone else, but a couple of other people entered two, and those ones were really exciting. So. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just quickly pull up. mm, Hold on. I'm going to make sure that I tell you guys how many entries each person had, just so that we know. So give me just a second. And okay, so here's our roster, you guys, just so you know. You may have seen it in the pre-show. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to our panel today. We had Sherry Lynn Nels, and she's first on the roster. It wasn't really in any particular order. I tried to switch it up so that it would be more or less like randomized. But I think in the future, I'm going to be mindful of whoever came in first and second and third in case they enter again, so that I can put them in first, second, and third place on the next roster. But today we have Sherry Lynn Nels. She had 3 entries. Then we're going to have, and it's Sherry Lynn _ Nels. Then we're going to have LOL. I think it's pronounced Lux _ Nails Boutique LLC. You might have to tell me if I'm wrong. And she had 1 entry. Dream _ Nails _ by Nick _ Nikki, and she has 2 entries. She got a last minute entry in, you guys. So just a little disclaimer. In her case, she was working literally all night on her second entry, and then she just like totally passed out and didn't post it in time. And
Oh,
I felt that, how many times have you been in that situation where you're like working so long on a set and then you're like, I'm going to bed F this, like I'm so
yeah.
done. So I went ahead and accepted the second entry. So congrats, girl, because I definitely empathize as a DIY nail artist. I cannot, no, like that would not be fair. So we have Anna's _ nails _ 90. She had 1 entry. Chaotic Nails TM, and that's KAOTIC, nails with a Z, TM. She had 2 entries. We have Nemi's Beauty with 1 entry, underscore masked nails underscore with 1 entry, Tips by Tony underscore X0O with 1 entry, and then of course me, Scorpion, and I had 2 entries. So that's our roster. Now, just to give you guys a little bit of background on the Nail Art Challenge, I kind of already talked about it in the intro, but you basically submit your masterpieces based on the themes that I announce, and then we get together on panel. Typically, we would aim to have about 4 to 6 people on panel as judges, and we cast our votes. As you guys can see down here, there is the judging criteria, which is creativity, execution, overall impact, and the totals. And then we have our names of our creators. Congratulations to all of our participants. So I'm going to be panelist 1, and then Tony will be panelist 2. And we're going to record our scores. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off and we're going to go through, I guess we can actually go through each one and just give them their total set of scores. Do you think that would be good instead of going creativity on each of them? Because then we would have to go back. So we'll take 1 minute, and in that 1 minute, you guys will see that we have a timer here. So in that 1 minute, then you'll go ahead through. There's technically 1 minute allotment for each point. So I'm going to change the timer to 3 minutes. And so then you'll basically say, okay, this is my reflection on creativity, and that will be within 1 minute, and then give your score. This is my thoughts on the execution. Also, Tony, do you remember all of the, basically the criteria? Let me go back. So we have our pre-show. Let's see, hold on.
For the most part, yeah, if you want to quickly go over it again.
Yeah, we're going to go through it really quickly. So we're mainly judging based on creativity, execution, and overall impact on a scale of 1 to 10. We have the creativity is basically revolving around the originality, the innovation, the concept alignment, and the imagination. The execution would be taken into consideration things like cleanliness, attention to detail, consistency, color harmony, technical skill, durability, proportion, balance. And then the overall impact is the wow factor or the aesthetic appeal. So for the creativity, the originality, we want to take into consideration, is it unique and innovative rather than common, and is it a copied idea? You may score higher for your uniqueness because this is a nail art challenge and we are creators, right? Then we have our innovation, and that is our creative use of techniques, materials, colors, patterns, and basically going beyond what you would typically see. And then we have our concept alignment. Does the nail set align with the central theme, which is in this case minimalistic magic? And did the artist convey that concept through the nail art? Then we have imagination. Does the design demonstrate an imaginative interpretation? Which I was really excited to see that some imagination was definitely floating around in our entries on this challenge. So, all right, execution. We have cleanliness and attention to detail, the precision of the application, the intricacy of the fine details, and the final finish. How did the finish come together? The consistency and color harmony. How do the design elements complement one another? Is it a cohesive, overall visually appeasing result? And then technical skill and durability, the nail art techniques, the brush control, the blending, the nail durability, proportion and balance, the proportions of the design elements and how they work together. And then we have the wow factor, which is to gauge the immediate visual impact of the nail art. Does it leave a lasting impression, and does it catch your immediate attention? Also, the aesthetic appeal. Is it aesthetically appeasing? And it's just that simple. Did you have any questions?
No, and we're doing it as like a 1 to 10 scale
Yes.
on each
Yes.
one, on each category, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So as you can see on the tally, there is the creativity. So we will leave our scale 1 to 10, and then our execution and our overall impact. If you want, I can go first.
Okay, yeah. If you
All
want to
right.
go first.
Okay. All right. So we're starting off on Sherry Lynn Nels. She's first on our roster. And let me get my preview up. Okay, so here we have our Sherry Lynn. Now, Sherry Lynn submitted 3 entries. So I guess I didn't take into consideration that on here. Let me go ahead and I'm going to update this really quickly to the right. She has multiple entries, so we need to have multiple lines. All right, perfect. So as you know, you could be at an advantage or a disadvantage based on your ability to submit multiple entries. So you guys will see how that works. I'm going to start with this entry up in the top right hand corner, the Frenchies. So the theme, which we haven't necessarily reviewed, so let me go ahead and review that with you. It's the Minimalistic Magic Challenge. And just to read to you what the requirements were, if I can find it, give me a second. It's very easy. I could probably remember it if I thought of it really quickly. Okay, but I want to read it to you guys. Minimalistic magic. Focus on simplicity and minimalism. Limit your design to include only one color, one decor, one nail shape, and one nail length. So obviously the nail shape, the nail length are all there. Let me start my timer, by the way, before I start to get off course. Okay. And the decor, she used the glitter and the white as her decor. And well, I guess actually to take that back, so in this case it looks like the cream color or the natural nail bed color more or less is her color, and her decor would be what I would assume is nail art liners, or she could have used a nail art brush with a polish, which would be the same thing. So that was her decor. So that was minimalistic. And then the nail shape and the nail length. So as far as her execution and her adherence to the theme, she definitely scored a 10 for me on this one. And I really appreciated the execution. What I really loved creativity wise for this nail set is that the first time I ever got my nails done, ever, I was going to a homecoming, and basically my nails were identical to this, like almost 100%, except for the ring finger. It was more of like the little feathered design, and it had like, maybe some gold included. But this is so pretty. Also, I think that this is a little bit of a hard photo to see clearly, but it looks like this could be holographic, which is creative and cute, especially because it was minimalistic magic. That definitely does feel pretty magical. So I'm going to go ahead and also, I like the fact that she kept to the minimalistic challenge, but she also varied it on these nails. So to me, that was like a hack, essentially, that she did. So for creativity wise, I honestly have to give her a 10. I dish out 10s a little too easy sometimes, but I really like that. So we'll see how it turns out, right? For overall impact, for me, the overall impact, Um, I usually like to consider if I was scrolling down my Instagram feed and I saw these, like, how would my, like, oh my God, like, what would the impact be on me? For these, I'll be like, oh, those are so cute. But I wouldn't be like, oh my God, like, those are like, whoa. So I would say probably I would give that about a 7. So that's that one. Now, because she had 3 entries, I'm gonna let you go ahead and tell me your perspective on the first entry, and then I'll go with the second entry. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. Perfect. So
So
we're gonna start.
the same one. So okay, so for okay, like you said, execution, length is there, shape is there, um, the one color basically because she had the white and then she had the design. So execution is 10.
Okay, you're giving her a 10 for execution.
Because I feel she filed the criteria.
Yes.
Um, and creativity,
Oh, let me go
yeah, I
back.
think it was
Hold on.
cute.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
sorry.
girl. It's okay.
No, it's
Go
okay.
ahead.
She definitely stuck to the minimalistic theme, in my opinion. And like you said though, she added the little design to give a little creativeness on the ring finger. So I would give creativity on this one, I'll give a 9.
A 9.
I'll give a
Yeah,
9.
because it is like, I mean, honestly, that's why I said like I dish out 10's a little too easy because like 10, you think of really intricate nail art, right? But obviously in this case, it was minimalistic. So, but not to
Right.
infringe on your time, girl. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up.
Oh no, it's all right. I just feel like yeah, 9,
Yeah,
yeah.
like it's not like, like creativity wise, but for minimalism.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then overall impact, yeah, I kind of agree with like with what you said. They're definitely cute, almost like a little throwback vibe. But
Yeah.
not so much that you would see them and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, they're cute," but it wouldn't be any like wow
Mm-hmm.
factor where I would be like, "Oh my God," you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um so I would have to give that I think I'll agree with you with 7.
Yeah, because it
7.
wasn't like, well, because it wasn't on the poor side at all, right? But it wasn't like,
No, yeah, very cute everything, just not like you, the criteria is more like you said, would you remember them and stuff like that. So, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So for that one. All right. So second, we're going to go in for Sherry on the cat eye set, which is
Mhm.
the bottom right. And this set, for creativity, obviously, I mean, I feel so torn. Oh, let me reset the timer too, by the way. You guys, this is
Oh.
new to me. Oh, so um creativity wise, honestly, to be totally fair, so you can empathize on this one because you did a magnetic cat eye set and it was magnetic, right? Or was it just glitter?
Mine was actually just reflective. It
It
yeah,
was
it
it
wasn't
was nice. I loved it. Okay, we're not
thank
gonna jump ahead. Okay, I
you're
think
right.
this. So is this cat eye or is it just reflective? Because I think it's cat
This
eye.
was a cat eye.
Okay, so but we
I
can
liked
both
this.
agree that the camera
Yeah.
doesn't really depict it true to nature in real life. Like it's not true
Right.
to like the visual of it and on the camera versus reality are like two different things.
Yeah.
So for this one, for creativity, obviously, I feel like well executed, needless to say, because it's the minimalistic magic challenge. I
Right.
love the fact that this image shows the purple and the green.
Hmm.
Like when you're shopping for magnetic cat eyes online, this is how the pictures look. I personally don't know how to
Right.
attain that in real life. So the fact that she does, I mean, for execution, I'm going to give her props. For creativity,
Hmm.
I say I'm going to give it. I'm going to do one of these zero point 0.5 gestures. So I'm going to give it a 7.5. And then for execution, I feel it was like almost flawlessly executed. I love the shape of the nails. I
Mhm.
love the perfection of the application. I would be very interested
Mhm.
in knowing, as we had discussed before, I can tell on her first set obviously that the application was probably acrylic. I'm almost 100% sure. Maybe a
Yeah.
hard gel or something, or a poly gel, I doubt. But this one is, I'm a little curious. Is this acrylic? If it is, super great execution. But I'm not really able to tell. If it's a press on set, maybe it could be. Um, or maybe just like a natural overlay. I don't know. For
Maybe
execution,
a Gel X. Looks
yeah,
maybe
like
a
it look
Gel X.
could be. Oh yeah, see that's the thing. So that I consider Gel X press on. I always call it press on. Those are press ons to me,
Right,
but
I kind of, cause yeah, I kind of do.
like they're press ons. For execution, I'm gonna give her an 8. I still liked everything. For overall impact, I am gonna give her an 8. Okay. And overall impact is because I do like these. I love them. They're so pretty. But again, minimalistic magic. I don't know. I feel like that gives a broad spectrum of things that you could still opt to do, and this was more on the basic end, so that's why I went ahead and scored it like that. All right, you ready? Your turn.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I actually really liked this set.
Okay.
I just I don't know, I thought it was really cute.
Okay.
Um, for the theme. So, okay, creativity. I'll give it a 9.
Okay.
Because I feel like it was minimalistic, and then the cat eye was like the magic part, and like I said, I don't really know about how to do the cat eye thing either.
I
So I think
know.
like you said, it
It's
shows, like, I
challenging.
haven't really practiced, but I know it's not as easy as they make it look. Um, so yeah, just the shape, everything's very nice. I think it's cute. Execution, um, 10. I would say 10. I would say 10 because
Yeah, girl, give her her
the
props.
yeah, the length, the shape, everything is nice.
It
The cat eye
complements
gel.
the design. Her shape and length choice complement that design so much because it's so on
Right,
trend. That's so on trend. I agree
right,
with
right.
you.
Like, yeah, it all goes together. Like you said, like that's almost like the ads for it, how that's how they show it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, overall impact. I know what you mean, as if maybe there could have been more quote, but I also feel like it was minimalistic challenge, so it kind of goes with that. And I did think these were cute. I would give overall impact. I'll give it what, 8.5.
8.5. You made me feel bad a little bit on the creativity because you are right. I go back honestly, so I kind of stuck the ability for her to do that in the execution one. And that is, I feel like
Uh,
it should have been taken into consideration with the creativity aspect too, because I mean, that's a total flex, right? But I honestly am a kind of almost a little basing my opinion of those ones on, like, in comparison to the last set that she entered,
mhm.
which is this Marvel. And all right, you guys. So I let me reset the timer. I always forget when it's my turn. I gotta reset it. Okay.
I know, I gotta try to remind you maybe.
um, so I am obsessed. I gotta use that word. I am literally obsessed with these because I love marble nails, but I love true marble nails. I do not love when people will go like this and like be like, "Oh, marble, marble." No, that's
I
not
like
my.
that. I
Yes, I like to pull that off from time to time if I'm feeling a little
yeah, I know.
lazy, right? But I, especially the fact that she went with the perfect nude color, and this white is so smoky. It is unreal. So for creativity for this one, I held out a bit and I saved my points for that one because I was
Yeah, that makes
so
sense.
I
Yeah.
really loved it. For execution, another 10 because, okay, so again on this set, I think it's a regular acrylic set, probably an acrylic overlay of some sort. Doesn't look like there's any extensions, but maybe there is. Nevertheless, the shape looks good. I love the shape with these. They look very delicate. Um, I am going to give it a 10, but I would say that the shaping could have been a little bit better, particularly on the middle finger. I'm really big with pulling in the sidewalls, especially on the middle finger. And it's so important to just make sure that you taper that in. So in the future, girlfriend, just taper that in. Oh no, but I can see from the thumb, it looks like maybe there's, I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's just the overlay or if there is an extension. But yeah, and I would tuck that in just a bit more underneath there. But that's just me being so picky. That's like not even nail art execution. But that's why I said I was going to give it a 10. For the overall impact, I was very impacted by these. I had to give it a 9, especially for minimalistic magic, because these give me magical vibes. Like, I don't know if it's the fact that the nude is so true to tone or if it's the fact that this marble is so smoky, but I really wish these nails were mine. So that's why I gave that a 9. All right, girl, it's your turn now.
All right. Okay, so creativity, I feel like, yeah, for the challenge is minimal, and the marble, and like you said, it's like a true marble, like that inky type.
Mm-hmm.
So very, yeah, it's very cute, very minimal. Creativity, uh, I'll give it, I'll give it 8.5.
Okay,
8.5.
8.5.
Um,
8.5. Okay.
Execution,
Okay.
um,
Ooh, hold on, I'll go back. There we go.
so execution, I guess 10 because she followed all the criteria,
Correct
right?
there. Yep. Okay, 10.
And overall, overall they didn't wow me the way they wowed you.
I
But
love
everyone
that.
has their own,
Of
no, everyone
course.
has the stuff that they like. Um but I mean they're definitely cute, they're definitely nice, they're definitely minimal. Um but overall wowing for me, I'll give them a 8.
At 8. Okay.
I'll give it an 8. Yeah.
Score nice out here in these streets. Score nice out here in
I
these
know
streets.
because we're nice. We're both nice.
Also, I don't know, like I really I don't know. I Everybody came so different in this, like, because we had a preview of all the entries, right? So,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, it was like I didn't know what to think. It was hard to decide my scores ahead of time.
Mhm.
uh yeah, it was hard, and so I'm kind of just going with the flow, and it's still
Right.
hard, so I'm like,
Mhm.
whatever. But all right, so our next person on the roster, looks
Lolux.
Lolux underscore nails boutique LLC. Now, she was so excited for her entry, and she had gotten where she fit in, and I was like, okay, girl, I see you. And she just hit me up and was like, "One, can I enter?" And I'm like, "Of course you can enter, what do you mean?" And then she
Mhm.
asked if she could use the nail charm. I'm like, "Of course you can use the nail charm, what do you mean?" So, uh, yeah, that's Oh wait, did you even finish? Oh yeah, you did. You did
Yeah,
overall
yeah.
impact. Okay, perfect. Just making sure. All right, so now we have her, and let's see. I'm gonna start, or you want to start? You start this one.
I'll start since you started.
Okay, go.
So I love these. I think they're adorable. I like the color. I love duck nails, all that. So what are we doing first? Creativity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Creativity. I mean, yeah, they're definitely creative. I feel like it's a little. I feel like they're not that minimal. That's my only
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Um, I mean, they're not that crazy. Obviously, both the charms are the same. All the colors are the same. So she definitely did that. Um, I just feel like she was pushing the limit a little bit with the minimal.
That
But
was
no,
my
because I'm
first impression, girl.
right.
I was like, minimal
Yeah, because I'm an
wear.
extra girl. Minimal challenge for me was like, oh my God, I can't.
I
So
know.
that's
I was like, she really pushed the limits because, like you
that's my
said, she
only
was
thing.
within
Yeah.
the guidelines more or less.
Yeah, that's how I'm like looking at it. Like, okay, well, it was like one color, and it really was two of the same charms. So that was the decor. So I'm a little bit like, so creativity, um, I guess I'm gonna say 9 since like she
Okay.
like put it on the borderline, and I
Okay.
really I love them. They're cute.
Mm-hmm.
Execution, I'm gonna say 10 because she followed the criteria with the length, one color
Mm-hmm.
and one decor,
Okay.
and then overall impact, um, I'll give it. I'll give them a 9 because the color, it kind of it pops, it catches your attention, it stands out. Duck nails on trend. That's it.
Okay, perfect. That was so fun. All right, so I'm going in. So, well, listen, she did I don't know where to start because she pushed the limits, like you said. So, okay, they were technically all supposed to be the same color and one decor, one length and one shape. So she for sure did the one length and one shape. But technically, she did two decor because she used this decor with the nail charms, but she used the color, the polish as decor also.
In the middle. Yeah, no,
Well,
I
no, on
agree.
all of them because the nails are not uniform. They were supposed to
Uh,
technically be one color and one decor. So she would have had to have them all one color and then add that decor, which it could have
right.
still been placed only on said nails. It didn't have to be, on all of them. So
Mm.
for execution, I did have to score her down because she did not follow the rules fully, but I still really couldn't be too mad at her because the natural nail color and then the color that she added, I mean, she really, 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 really rolled the borderline. Is
Yeah.
close.
Right.
So for execution, I have to give her, I'll probably say 8.5. I have to because I'm just like, girl. And
No,
she
yeah,
did
you're
ask
right.
me for if she could use the charms, but I didn't expect her to do this. So then, also another reason why I did score a bit down on the execution is because the shape is wonderful. These duckies are ducking. Like, I like the duck shape. It is on point. One thing I don't like is when people do duckies and they're not ducking. Like, get them things away from me. Them things. What are you doing? A flare square? Like,
No, yeah, I know what you mean. They're hard shaped, so they could mess up. It's easy to make them look crazy.
and I think one thing is that I think about this is that it actually helps to keep them thin at the base, or I mean at the end of the nail. So like at the end of the nail, for it to be thinner there. But I would have loved if she would have. I could tell that she rushed through this. Let's just put it like that. And that was one thing. I felt so bad because I'm like, oh, you didn't have to rush, but she was so excited. So I have to say you have to add an apex, okay? Because this
Mm.
length and this shape without an apex is a recipe for disaster. So another reason why I scored down a little on the execution. I know I'm going over the time a bit, but for creativity, I was obsessed. I was obsessed. I gotta give her a 9.5 for creativity. And then for overall impact, I definitely gotta agree with you on the 9 because um one reason why I wasn't a 10 overall impacted was because of the fact that it just really irked me that there wasn't an apex on these nails because I'm like,
Yeah.
safety, girl, safety.
Yeah.
But uh overall, it's like she slayed these nails, especially with the shaping. So thank you so much for your entry, girl. I hope you enter more. And I really
Mm-hmm.
love her tattoo. It says love beyond words. And I really like the vibes from her. So, again, one thing I
Yeah.
really have loved about this segment is that I have been able to get to know everyone better. So, I really enjoy that. And it's been a pleasure. So, all right, we got her done. Next, we are going to go to Miss Dream Nails by Nikki. Dream Nails by Nikki. Dream Nails by Nikki. Now she has two entries. A little backstory about her second entry, which is the one over the teal one. Let me just say that the teal one with the hearts. That one was the one that she was working on obsessively all night, and then she fell asleep and she didn't get to post it in time, but we still included it because I saw it and I was like, girl, this is minimal AF. And she's like, I know it was supposed to be an entry but it didn't make it. And I'm like, it didn't make it, what do you mean? So that's why we have that here. So I'm gonna start with this one then. All right, so creativity, I thought this was so creative. Personally, I love the so the minimalism versus the creativity here is insane because this may be like an acrylic color where it has glitter in it, so that was a flex. And then she went ahead and she used nail art. Now there are numerous decors on here, so I would have to score down a little on the execution for that. But as far as the creativity, I like the way that she utilized that one resource to make the nails look very intricate. Also, I like the fact that there's a matte top on these because if it would have been shiny, it would have not made the same impact. Aside from that, I always try to figure out what to use these little hearts for, and I can never think of the perfect design to use them. Can you see it well?
Yeah, no, I could see it.
I'm gonna make sure you can see it, girl.
Mm.
And so, and the fact that she paired it with a little stud at the bottom, I thought
It's
that was
cute.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this so random, but these upside down hearts at the bottom to just add that extra flair. I really appreciated that. For creativity, I'm giving her a, hold on. All right, for creativity, I'm going to give her a 9.5. And for execution, hold on, let me see something. Okay, here we go. For execution, I'm going to give her, wow, these have to be press-ons. Look at those cuties. Those are like some flawless cuties.
Yeah.
Are these press-ons or are these, did she apply these? I would be interested in knowing. All right, so for creativity, before I run out of time. Oh, I'm only doing this one entry so far. All right, creativity. No, I gave that a 9.5. Execution, scoring down for that. But I really like the execution. I'm giving her 8 for execution. Overall impact, I was impacted by these. You know why? Because it's hard to use this color and make it look eye-catching, in my opinion. Well, from my perspective, because this isn't like really one of my favorite colors. It's a mix between blue and green, and I really love blue and I really love green, but I don't love blue and green. So the fact that she used the gold to accentuate this color, and then the glitter, it looks to be like a silver glitter, but she mattified it to where it's like, maybe it's even like a greenish or a bluish, or it's like whatever the color
It's like a
is.
teal, like a tealish,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is minimalistic magic, honestly. I was very impacted when I saw these because when I saw them, I instantly commented on them. For the overall impact, I'm gonna give her 8.5. Oh, 8.5. All right, it's your turn for this one, honey.
Okay. All right, creativity. Um, I think she definitely was creative because it's minimal, but like you said, she still did like her whole little design and even that using that color and everything like that. And I feel like it's different. I never really seen a set like this exact design, like you said, with the little charms on like the bottom. And I did really like the gold really does complement the teal and everything. Creativity, probably gonna give her 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Okay, so then execution, um, so we're going with like the theme. Yeah, I mean, one color. Wait, I'm trying to remember because you had touched on something,
Oh,
and
that
I'm
she
trying to
used
remember.
more than one decor. Because
Oh,
technically she
yeah,
used the gold paint
and the
and then the
white.
rhinestone and the hearts.
Yeah, so for that, yeah, we gotta go a little bit off 7.5.
Okay, a 7.5 for
and
execution. And the
and
overall
then
impact.
overall impact, with the color and everything, the color definitely catch my attention, but generally, I'll give it a 7. Yes,
A
you'll
7.
see, you're gonna see why though.
Ah, you already know.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So we got a 7 there. All right, so now she has 2 entries. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first on the second entry, cause
Okay, well, I
girl,
guess you knew I like these ones.
yes. All
Yeah,
right,
that was
so
why
go ahead.
I might have been scoring a little bit on the lower side for that one because I loved this entry. Is actually one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know why when I see it, I just think that they're so beautiful and minimal at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so for creativity, I'm gonna give her like at least I don't, I'm gonna give her a 10
A 10, because
actually.
it was minimalistic magic. These
But
felt magical and minimalistic AF.
right, because it's like the nude, but the little shimmer, and so it's minimal and everything.
Yes.
But yeah, but then like the little charms and everything, and then the shape. Like honestly, like I said, when I've seen these, they were like basically like my favorite ones.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so then execution, I mean, yeah, the shape looks cute. They're all the same length, same color, same decor. I mean, I think I gotta give her a 10
Them
on
cuties
execution.
too, girl. And those
Right,
that looks
right.
like an acrylic application to me.
And I
So
don't even think it, and I think it, they may even be press-ons or something, but like she does it so good that they're
I
like you
don't
said, the
even
cute.
think those are press-ons, cause well, I don't know. We gotta see, but I
Yeah,
think
we
that
gotta
that's a
ask her.
real set. I think, but you gave her a 10 on execution.
If so, yeah,
Okay.
I believe, yeah. And then overall impact, I mean, well, like I said, they caught my attention right away. That I really like them. I don't know if everyone would feel that way because it's just like it's a nude set and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would say like 8.5.
Okay, at 8.5. So that is so exciting. All right. All right. So I'm going to tell you, for me, I'm going to go with the execution first. So for execution, do you know, like, I don't know if you follow Glitz accessories and such, but they have these little, like, they always have these little assortments of jewels, or you can get them on all those other websites too, but I love them. But one time I got a mystery bag from them and it had these little feathers and then they have these little stones. So you would think maybe for decor that this would be more than one decor, but assuming that she used something like that, or even if she didn't, I thought that this was such a smart and good play on the minimalistic magic. Like, it was just well executed.
Yeah.
Also, I love the fact that these nails are nude, but they're not true to her tone, which I like because they have a pink overtone and a gold undertone. And that is so
Yeah.
magical because it matches the stones that she chose and the feathers. So for execution, she definitely has gotten a 10 from me. And then for the creativity, considering it is minimalistic magic, I love the fact that there again is this glitter with what I assume to be a matte top coat. It looks like a matte top coat. I like the fact that the glitter is in the background and the shine is 100% on the decor
Mm-hmm.
and the minimalism of the color that she chose. She could have chosen, it could have been a jelly pink acrylic with blue glitter with these stones, and it would have had a totally different impact. It maybe
Right.
it would have technically been minimalistic, but it wouldn't have given the minimalistic feel that this one gives. So combining that with the the execution, I have to go with essentially a 10 for creativity as well. And for the overall impact, I'm going to give her a 9. I was like, I really love these. They're so beautiful. So I'm going to give her a 9 on that one. All right. And let's see. Okay, so next we have Anna's nails. And Anna's nails 90. So her was Anna's underscore nails underscore 90. She and Sherry's nails, they both, Sherry Lynn's nails, they both participated in the first theme, and they did really awesome. So for Anna, I don't really know. Like, I almost feel, just as a little intro to her set in particular, I almost feel that if Polly was on here, she would say that Anna had 2 submissions, because the glow in the dark would be 1 submission and this would be a second submission. So I'm going to go ahead and stick by that because the impact that I get from each one is separate. I can't really judge them as one. So do you think that that's fair or no?
Um, I feel it. I feel like it's fair. My only thing was the way that I looked at it was that the glow was the magic part,
Yeah.
but that's my only thing.
Well, then in contrast, I would say that on the glowing, you can't see the magic of the magnetic cat eye on the flames.
I know what you
So,
mean because it's like metallic. So,
yeah. Well, but you can
yeah, we
take
could
it
do.
into, I don't know, it's a tough one. Well, I wish there was other people to help us decide. That was the one
I know.
dilemma I had on this one, cuz oh, it's literally like, so we'll just go for 2, but I I think it's fair, even though it seems like, but you can still implement into each score. Like, well, I guess it's tough, right? It's tough. This is a
Yeah, a
tough
little
one.
bit.
Let's just judge it as 1 then. Let's just judge it as 1, because that'll probably make more sense when we discuss it, I assume, right?
I feel like, right?
Because I don't know. Because listen, the nude color versus the blue
I know
is
it's so different. I know what you
it
mean.
is. So let's do 2 then. We'll do 2 because I it's tough, but we'll do 2, and then we'll have to let everyone comment and let us know like what they would have done because this is
Right.
tough. So,
Right.
all right. So for I'm gonna go first, or oh, you want to go first or me?
You go first because you wanted to
Okay.
do
So
the
for Anna's, for this in particular, so this is the thing. When I first saw these nails, I was like, "Oh my gosh, those are perfect cuz they're minimal AF. Like they're so super simple and minimal, but the flames are really good. She does good on her flames. And then to implement the magnetic cat eye, but have it still be the same color almost as the actual color of the nail. I thought that gave a very minimal feel. Again, going into the fact that she could have chosen any canvas for this flame or any color for her flame, but she still kept it super minimalistic. So for execution, I have to give a 10 on this. The shaping is good. You can see that this is an acrylic set and she did really nice. The cuticles look seamless. The nude color that she chose complements her skin tone, but still kind of sets itself apart, which I feel is a little magical, honestly. But then I just so happened to notice that I was able to scroll, and I noticed that there was this totally different glow in the dark version of her nail set. And so I thought that as far as the magic feature for her first entry, which is going to be the one over on the left, that one, very magical. So for the creativity, I gave her a 10. And for the execution, I also gave her a 10. For the overall impact, I'm going to say I gave a 9. Not necessarily taking into consideration the glow in dark, just taking into consideration the creativity and the execution. Now, was it necessarily something that I've never seen before or that had a more or less aesthetic appeal? I would say that I have seen flames and stuff frequently. However, she does really good on her flames. Even though you can notice that they're all uniform, they're still freeform and they're all different. And I like the fact that she was able to pull that off, because if you do nail art and you've ever done flames, you know that it looks easier than it is.
Yeah, they're harder.
They are not that easy.
No.
So that's my draw for her first entry. And now it's your turn.
Yes. I actually pretty much agree with you for the most part with this. What creativity 10, just because they're so cute. They were also like one of my main favorites. She hit all the points. They're minimal, but the shape is good. Everything's good. So creativity 10, execution 10.
And
then
did do good.
Yeah, and then like you said, her acrylic application, her shaping is like everything.
The length, everything.
Right.
I just love it.
She's doing good, yeah. And then overall, that one's a little harder because I know what you mean as far as like, yeah, flames, we see it. Metallic is in. I might just agree with you on 9.
A 9,
Give it a 9, yeah.
Okay, perfect. It felt easy, but it was hard too, because
the glowing.
Yes. Yeah. But luckily we decided to go ahead and consider this as 2 entries. So for entry 2 for her, first, the F off. Creativity wise, I give it a 10 because literally, okay, this is like, it's a mine F for me. Because the flames should be the glow, right? And the background the background should be solid. But in this case, we see a glowing background and a solid flame. And I just really thought that was like, creativity wise, so freaking cool and awesome. So I do give her a 10 as well for this. Needless to say, assuming this is an acrylic application, which I'm almost 100% sure that it is, the glow is consistent across all the nails. She did a good job at however much thickness she applied this with, and the consistency and everything like that. Obviously, however she handled the nails during the filing process to achieve this consistency at the end, because glow acrylic and things like that are not always that easy to work with, especially in color. But I'm assuming she has high quality products, because this looks to be a cover glow cover nude of some sort, and it's hitting. So definitely love that. But for execution, I'll give another 10. And then for overall wow, or for overall impact, you guys may hate me. Don't hate me. I'm giving her all straight tens on this one, y'all.
Nah, I was good. I was thinking that too. She said, "Don't hate me."
Okay, it's your turn. Your turn.
Um, okay, so overall creativity, yeah, I'm giving her a 10 because first of all, even though they're two separate, my thing was that she even like because I seen her post and she was like swipe for the magic. So like to me that was like, like the glow was the magic, whatever.
I wasn't
Also,
expecting that at all.
okay, my thing with the expecting was that usually anytime I see a glow or of like an acrylic or like anything, it's usually like a color, not a nude. I don't know if that's just me,
I was
but that
saying.
nude and the fact that it's glowing that
I
blue,
said a high quality project, a
yeah, because
product.
I literally am like, wait a minute. It looked like a totally regular, nice, just nude, and then it's glowing, like you said, perfectly blue across. There's no, because it could be, patchy and all that. Like,
Yes, to
so I
have
don't know.
perfect outcomes
Yeah,
on the glow and on the regular day product,
r-
like
right. So I'm like, wait a minute, because like I said, usually when I see a glow, it's usually a color, not a nude. So yeah, I'm giving her 10.
of course, I
And
agree.
and um I mean, I know you were like, "Oh, don't hate me, blah blah, blah whatever," but I was thinking it that 10,
A
10,
10.
10, 10, 10.
It just
I
stole
love
me.
these.
They
Yeah,
were
I love
really
these.
awesome. I really thought
Yeah.
she did great. So congratulations, girl. You know what? I think that she DM'd me and she's like, I'm coming for everybody's head on the next challenge. And
Oh,
I'm like, how's she gonna do that on the minimalistic magic challenge? And then when I saw this, I was like, girl, you cutting throats. Like
right. Now I like her. She's so nice. Like she's
she
cool.
is.
She's
She
cool.
is a
She's cool.
sweetheart. Yes, she
Hmm.
is. All right, so congratulations, girlfriend. All right, next we have up, let me get us situated, y'all. Okay, next we have up Chaotic Nails TM. Now, I have to give y'all a little bit of background on her. She reached out to me. She's like, "Can I participate?" She's like, I don't remember exactly, but more or less maybe it was like a time restraint, or maybe she didn't know if her work qualified for the criteria or whatever. So she sent me these and I was like, girl, if you don't enter those, like they look like they
Yeah.
qualified to me. So I'm so thankful that she went for it. And it's similar to you because you said today, like, for doing panel, you told me like you were a little shy and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's really just, I'm so thankful that you guys are getting involved. And I personally invited some people and I had good feedback. Some people are like, thank you so much for inviting me. And I'm so happy to be able to do this. So
Right.
thank you guys for being a part of it. So let's go ahead with Chaotic. And she is our fifth, she's number 5 on our roster. So we got only a few more after this. And she technically has 2 entries, as you see. I'm gonna start with the ombres, the ombre, the ombre, the ombre, the ombre. And do you mind if I start, or do you want to start? I'm
Oh,
so
that's
rude.
why. Oh no,
No.
no, you can start. You know what it was? I don't know how. I was like all zoomed in and I couldn't see, but I fixed it.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So for her, she did these ombre right over here, and all right. So creativity wise, I mean, not all that creative. However, I will say that it's not very often that I see someone match the nude this damn accurately to where it looks like it's literally their natural nail. Like this doesn't
Mm.
even look like a nail extension. Getting over to the pinky, you can kind of tell, but like this ring finger and this middle finger, definitely some good ombre.
Right.
Are you able to see it well?
No, yeah, I'm good now. I don't know how I was like all the way zoomed in, so I could like you know what I mean? Like I was like all the
Okay.
way. Yeah. No, I'm
You
good
were
now though.
you were in the thing. Okay. I want to make sure. But the ombre, I would be interested in knowing if she used polish or pigment powder. It seems to be very common, or like eyeshadow, that people are using these other products besides gel polish. I think I want to hop on that wave because I am not a gel polish ombre girl. I suck at it. But want to compliment the fact that she went in with this like orange red, this red orange, and I would love to know who this product is by, what the name of the color is, because I want to add it to my collection. Same for the nude. Is this, I don't know, are these gel polishes or what? I don't even know how she executed this, but it's intriguing me. So for creativity, I'm going to give her an 8.5 on this one. Um, Execution, I'm jealous of the ombre.
Mm.
I am slightly jealous of the fact that I feel like she's more or less a beginner, and the shape of these nails is good. Like, I'm really into it. The length of these nails is good. The tapering on the sidewalls where the free edge and the nail, like right here in this area where sometimes you might see a over application of product, or a, like bulkiness from product application, whatever, however you want to word it. The fact that that's tapered in so well, the fact that the cuticles are tapered in so well and they look so natural for execution, I'm going to give her a 9 on this. Um, for creativity, I may have said I was going to give her an 8, but if I didn't say that, that's what I'm giving her for creativity, is an 8. Did I say that? I think I
I
did.
think you said 8 point, and it was, or like 8.5 or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna get, okay, I get that 8.5. And then execution, I wanted to give her a 9 because she did really well. Overall impact, I would say that I would say a 7 for that, for the overall impact. So my judging for that one. So let's go ahead for you.
All right. So creativity, yeah, overall, like you said, okay, yeah, it's just to say, oh, it's just an ombre or whatever, but it also is minimalistic challenge, so take that in. She did do really good on ombres because, like you said, I don't know if it's gel polish, but that is hard for me too, or even with acrylic, whatever. In general, the getting that blend is definitely hard. Um, and the colors are really nice. As far as creativity, yeah, I'll give it an 8 since it was minimalistic challenge. Execution, I would give a 9 too, because she did hit all the criteria, and like you said, cuticles look nice, shape, length,
Mm-hmm.
the ombre is on point. And then overall, I I agree with you with 7. I'll give her 7.
Okay. All right, girl. All right,
Mhm.
all right, all right. Oh, you get to go first on the next one. I'm
We getting
excited
there.
for you
Okay.
to go first, finally, girl. I think I went first too many times, like
Um,
by accident. All right, so
yeah,
now
by
we're gonna go in
accident.
for the second one. All right, you go first.
Yeah. This that I actually I like this one. I don't want to say like, oh, I liked it more or whatever, but out of the two, I liked this one more. Um I was a little torn as it for like minimalistic, quote unquote, but I mean it basically is though, because I mean it's the same design every nail, and it's nothing crazy. So I mean I don't know if you agree, it
I was
falls
gonna
into the
throw in that so the base color is essentially a nude, so that would be like the natural nail color. So she did follow
right
the one color on each nail because those red colors are
red
uniform, and then the silver is her decor. So yeah,
decor.
mm-hmm,
Okay, right. Okay, that's what I was a little bit like torn on. Okay.
mm-hmm. I
So,
was at first too. I agree.
yeah, because when I first seen them, I was like, "Oh, I like those," but I was like, "Damn, I don't know if they're minimal though." But okay. So then, yeah, creativity. I mean, this is on trend. I've seen stuff like this, but I really like it. I haven't done a look like this yet. I want to. So, I mean, for creativity, I'll give her a 9.
Okay.
Um, because I mean, I really like it, and she basically kept it minimal.
Okay.
Um, execution. Um, I mean, I guess I'll give her a 9 too, because like you said, she still stood within all the criteria.
Okay.
And then um, uh, overall impact, I'm sorry, I'll give her 8.5 because
Okay.
I did really like these.
So let's see. I think that was nice. I like these nails. So I'm gonna go in for the overall impact in general. I will say that I would score her overall impact. I would say at about an 8. Why a 8? Because she did do well at impressing me as a nail artist. Like, this is real nail art. I don't know exactly how she achieved that red look, if it's airbrush or if it's pigment powder or what, but I thought that that was nice. However, I think that, for example, if she was to produce this nail set again, now that she's already produced it once, knowing the steps, knowing the good things that she did right and the bad things that she did wrong and stuff, I think it would look actually like super epic, and it would give me a more overall wow or overall impact. For the execution, she did well. I like the restraining length of these. It is making me so annoyed, which kind of goes with the color scheme and the design scheme, because this is like getting trapped into Spidey's web. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, and then they're so short that it's like, well, so you gotta be a long nosed girl to understand, maybe. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like, I don't know, the overall creativity, I would have to give it, I would give it a 9. I like the fact that she chose the super basic background color with this super poppin' middle color that looks like death, almost just trying to suck you in, and then this web type of thing that's like
Mhm.
metallic, and it's like, how did you do all of that with nothing, almost like literally nothing almost? So I like that. Let me see. So I gave her an 8 for her overall impact. For execution, I have to give her a 9. And then for her creativity, I would have to go ahead and give a 9 as well, because I really did like that. Like, I thought
Yeah.
that that was freaking awesome. So, yeah. All right.
Mm.
Next on our roster, we have Miss Nemi's Beauty. So let's go ahead and get her pulled up and see what we got. Okay, here we got Nemi. All right, you want to go first on this one too?
I'll go first if you want me
Okay,
to.
girl, go first. Now this is just
Okay.
one entry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So these for me, I'm not gonna lie, initially, I don't know, the bright colors kind of threw me off with as far as it being minimal, like just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess overall it's a minimal design, yes, because it's just a nude with like a triangle French, um
Mm-hmm.
whatever you call it. But I don't know. I just can't get past, like, I don't know, the bright color just threw me off. I feel like a bright color like that isn't minimal. That's just
Mm-hmm.
me. So, as far as creativity, I'll give it a 7.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's cute. Don't get me wrong, the bright colors are cute. I think she put a little, I don't know if they're sugared or if it's a glitter.
Oh,
Um,
it's a glitter.
okay. And
Yeah, I think
yeah,
at
you
least.
see,
Oh,
right?
like,
Yeah.
I think so, because I have a glitter like this, and you just put top coat and then you sprinkle it on, and then I'm assuming she put top coat over it, which is why it
Mhm.
almost gives a gel polish look, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant. I know if it was just the gel, or if it was like I said, the sugared where like you sugar, like,
Yeah.
sprinkle it on. But like I said, it's cute and everything. It just gave me more of like a summer vibe. Um, so what I said, it's at 7, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
execution. Okay, execution. I mean, I'm a long nail girly. I mean, I'm assuming she's obviously like a beginner, so I don't want to be like too hard on her.
But I will
Um,
say, hold up 1 second, girl. And we got to
yeah,
go back. Do you see the apex on her thumb? It may not be perfect filing, but she has a strong apex on
at
that
least
thumb for that
right.
length. That length, girl.
Yeah, because that is a thing that they're doing now, where it's like they're doing that flat thing, but it doesn't. It's gonna break. It's not. Yeah,
It's
you're right. I actually
dangerous.
wasn't really looking at the thumb, and you're right. Thank God she does. Yeah, she does have, like you said, filing. But she's a beginner though,
Yeah.
so yeah, she does have the apex. Um, so overall execution. I mean, she did. I mean, they're the same length. Technically, they're all nude, but there's like the same design, different color on each one. So I'm kind of like torn with this whole thing. Um,
So a
execution,
little background too, and don't feel
yeah.
rushed by the time. But so she had not exact. She wanted to participate, but she hadn't exactly created an entry. But she had
Okay.
created these, and I told her they still do count because essentially the nude is her color, and then the decor that she used was quote unquote glitter.
Right. Okay.
So if you did have like kind of like a little like, is that really count? But I do agree with you as far as the minimalism. But at the same time, oh, it's your turn, girl. So, anyways, go ahead.
No, I'll take no. I appreciate that. I'll take that into account because it's different that it was already a pre-done set and she wants to participate. It would be different. That I will take that into account
Mm-hmm.
with my scoring because if it was just her creating it for minimals, it'd be like, wait, what? But so
Yeah.
yeah, so I won't go as hard with this.
Yeah.
So then on execution, so then I'll give her an 8. I think I
Okay.
would say like an 8. And then overall impact,
Mm-hmm.
I mean they're cute. Overall impact, I'll give it 8.
Okay, perfect.
Give it 8.
I need a whole. I always be trying to get my input. I'm controlling
No,
y'all.
no, that it helps. I mean, I don't
So with
mind.
Nemi in particular, I have to go with the overall impact. I don't know if you saw last panel, but this is her second time participating. I love Nemi because she's so brave and she is persistent, and I love that about her. But with her on the overall impact, I always take into consideration how she photographs hers and how she like takes them and puts them on these backgrounds.
I would say I
And
like that yeah.
yeah,
I
so
like the
I
background.
because in the instructions when it says how to officially enter, it says to take a picture of your masterpiece. And this gives masterpiece. So I always take that into consideration with her. But all right,
Okay.
so creativity. Now we do have different perceptions because for me, I thought that this was so creative. Uh But I am a like kawaii theme, anything that's like super extra, like abstract and wild. But I could not agree with you more as far as does it give me a minimalistic vibe? Not exactly, but I will say the fact that they are XXL, and these are 3XLs, um, and they're fully nude, and then they just have that one corner of color. That
Yeah.
gives minimal to me. But I
Yeah.
do
I'm
agree
an
with you as
extra.
far.
Yeah, I'm a long nail girly. I'm an extra girly, so trust me,
But I do
I'm for
agree.
it.
Even maybe if it was just these colors and not the neon. Like this
Oh
is a little
yeah,
neon, but this is given even these two colors for sure.
definitely,
And
yeah.
also what would have been so cute, just as a little pointer, creativity wise, is if she would have just added one little strand of glitter, and then it would have been like a little extra, but still the same design and like not that much extra
Hmm.
work. But creativity wise, I'm gonna give Nemi a 9 on this one because honestly, I really appreciated this when I saw it. It was not Halloween nails. It was not fall nails. It
Hmm.
was true to the climate. Like I felt like it was true to the relevant time. So,
Mm.
and then for execution, I really appreciate the fact that she had that strong apex on these nails. That is such a good example to set in the DIY nail
Beginner to yeah.
yeah, because um you will get eaten alive about that. But I will say in contrast, we got to get a little better at the cuticles. Maybe I can do some videos on cuticles, but Nemi said her drill went out. So a lot of her problems
Oh,
with the cuticle will be solved when she gets a new drill, because
yeah.
this is not necessarily that this is a lack of technical skill. This is simply that there is a lack of
Mm.
um, professional equipment. So
You're trying to make me feel bad, girl. No,
oh, send it first. Send
no,
it
I'm just
first. No, no, not like that. But it
no.
makes a big difference, right? Because
That, I know,
remember
I know.
when we talked about that acrylic, that glow in the dark acrylic, and we both agreed, like that's
Yeah.
like hard to come by. So sending prayers to Nemi for her new nail drill, and also
Mm.
that she gets seamless on those cuticles, because when one door closes, another door opens. That door is closed, boo, so we ain't gotta worry about that. But all right, so
Right.
execution, I'm gonna give Nemi, I gotta give Nemi an 8.5 on her execution. I love the fact that she always goes for the 3XLs. The overall impact, I'm gonna give her a 9 on the overall impact. I love the fact that she really brought this nude to life by adding these colors, and
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
she really she took advantage of the length and the space that she had, but she also, to me, is very minimalistic, that there's more nude than color. So I really
Yeah.
appreciated that. So so that was that. So I gave a 9 for that one. And okay, she only had one entry. All right, so next up we have Masked Nails. Masked Nails also participated in the last one. I really like her. She is so cool, and her nails be popping. Okay, they be
See, and that's the
popping.
other thing. A few of these girls, there's a couple that I don't follow yet that I gotta follow
Oh,
because that
girl.
most of them I do, but I don't think I follow her. And Nemi, I don't follow her, so I gotta follow any of them that I'm not already. So
And that's what's so awesome about this, is that
yeah,
we get to collab and we get to learn of each other.
right.
I'm actually unfollowing anyone that's not like, if I DM you and you don't respond, 9 times out of 10, I'm unfollowing you, just
Like
because
bye.
we on a new wave. So I mean,
Right.
so shout out to Mass Nels. She's over in Illinois and she's super cool. I'm gonna go first now. So I go first. I go first. Okay. All right. So where do I even start with her? Okay, creativity. Minimalistic magic, creativity. Honestly, I'm just gonna tell y'all, like, I'm giving her all tens. I can't not, because okay, I don't want to do it, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't hate me,
I know
but
we're so nice, right?
the reason is execution, needless to say, is popping. Like, execution is there. One, this nude is so pretty. These
Right.
cuticles are flawless. This shaping is on point. This thickness of the nail, this length of the nails, the fact that this pinky is not looking awkward over there. She extended the length of the pinky just a bit to make up for that awkwardness that we have.
Mhm.
Also these this cuticle, I mean, this bling just being on one nail is so, it's like a chef's kiss between the minimalistic and the magic. But that's just my perception, so that's why I gave her all tens all across. I just really um honestly, too, I feel like this is such a universal design, and this nude is so universal that you could put this on anybody and it would just be like popping, popping, popping. I could wear it, you could wear it, we could all wear it. And that was pretty magical to me when it came to minimalism. So,
Yeah.
one last thing I want to say before I give you the floor. One thing
Mhm.
about Mass Nails that I like is she's really, 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 really good at matching her nudes to the skin tones. I don't know how she does it, because like I don't do that stuff, but
It
she
it could
does.
be hard. Yeah, and it's hard sometimes, like with all different skin tones. Yes.
Oh
It could
yes.
be. because one color looks totally different on every different skin tone. It's like,
Yep. So
yeah,
it's
but
your
that's a
turn.
really pretty nude. Yeah, that is a really pretty nude. Um, so actually, yeah, off the rip, this was actually one of my other like top ones that I did really like.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I just felt that it was so like hit the theme of minimalistic, but they were just like still so like pretty, and the nude was so pretty, and then like
Mm-hmm.
again the little bit of bling. This was one of my favorites too. So creativity. Um, I mean, yeah, I would still say like a like. I mean, yeah, I kind of want to give her a 10 too, because it's supposed to be minimal.
Okay.
So yeah. Um, I mean, execution. I feel like got to give her a 10 too, because she hit all the criteria, and the nails are well done, like you said. And I feel like that's a hard shape, because I don't know, I'm a square nail girly too so far. I mean, I am still in the beginning, but I mean, I think like shapes like that are I think would probably be harder getting that round and all that.
And getting them
So
all the perfect length and stuff.
yeah, so I don't even, yeah. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then so overall, I mean, yeah, I guess I gotta go with like either a 9 or a 10, because like I said, they were like one of my favorites.
What do you want to choose? A
I know, I don't know
9.5?
if I should yeah,
A
yeah.
9.5? Okay.
Mm.
This one was my second favorite one. I don't know. It was between this one and Anna's Nails one, the fire one with the glow. These were my two
Yeah.
top favorites, and then your favorite was my third favorite, the one with the feathers.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
really like this because I am a sucker for this rhinestone nail design. It is one of my all-time top favorites from like being a beginner. You can go far as a beginning nail artist with this simple placement, and there's also ways to vary it where you can have the larger rhinestones up the top and then start going down and getting smaller rhinestones.
Yeah, I like that. So pretty. Mhm.
So, and it's also, it's not a stressful rhinestone placement. It's not something that you have to plan out. So the minimalism was definitely there on this, and I really appreciated that. All right, so next up we have you. Aww. So, oh, actually, before we have you, let's do Polly by Mick. Oh no, she didn't come on. Okay, I forgot. I had her there, but she didn't come on. So uh,
Oh,
we're
oh,
gonna
she
take
didn't
that one.
have one.
No, she didn't get to make one in
Oh,
time because
she
I
was just
thought
gonna go.
she was. I thought she
So
was.
it's just me and you left.
Yes, just us left.
Okay. So
Okay.
how we doing this?
So, well, I don't even know. I expected to have more people on panel. Well, I'm
Right.
gonna judge you, and then let's just have we'll post a little poll on
A poll.
and we'll have the audience judge. They'll be like our panelists for us. All right,
Okay.
so I'm going to be talking about what I thought for your creativity, your execution, and your overall impact. So, first off, for the overall impact, I definitely gave you a 10, girl, because I cannot, if you guys are not following her or you have not seen her reel, because you posted a reel of these, the
Yeah.
color, you can't even tell if they're black, if they're blue, if they're purple. They are all over the place and they look so cool. Also, I believe that you said that these were and let me make sure I changed our slide. Hold on, y'all. I'm messing up. Okay, there we go. I believe that you said that these were, you used acrylic and then you did gel polish.
Mm, no, I did these were Gel X.
Oh, okay. These are
I
Gel
did,
X.
yeah.
And then you did gel polish on top, right?
Yeah, with gel polish on top, yeah.
Dang. And who are these nails by? Are they just like off
Um, the
Amazon?
the actual tips
Yeah.
were actually SXC. Right, I know. I was
Wow.
actually surprised the length and the shape, because I like long nails.
I never
Like
seen no XXC nails like this.
that were the yeah. I think it's a nice. I mean, the shape and the length is pretty good for a full
It is
cover.
perfect. And I like the fact that it's a little fat in the middle. Like it's honestly it's
Because they
giving. It
actually have
gives
like an apex. They actually,
yeah.
yeah, they're not
So
flat.
for execution, I mean I don't see any imperfections. So. And for creativity for the minimalistic magic, I thought you did good at like this is some wait, it's not even cat eye, it's reflective. So that's why it was just so like it was just turning all kinds of different colors all over the place.
Mm.
But even just like having this photo and not really having it under like moving it around under light or anything like that. This looks so pretty. Could you imagine? So one of my favorite feelings when I have my nails done is when the sun is like at the perfect angle and I'm driving and oh my God, and I see my nails and I'm like, I'm
Mm.
obsessed. So
Right.
that's this feeling that it gives me. Um, I think creativity. I also really appreciated the fact that you chose to go XXL with this shape. Coffin is like, especially a taper coffin, is basically like my all time favorite shape. And this is in between, like, it looks a little taper, but not very taper. And I really like that because with this color, you want to give it more of a canvas. You don't want to limit it to a small space. And so I felt like you did that. I'll just give you a 9.5 so you don't feel bad if I give you a 10.
You said, thank you.
I would give you a 9.5. She's like, I'm nervous. Don't give me 10s. Don't give me 10s. Okay. Now I have 2 entries. So,
Oh yeah,
okay.
that's
And then
right.
I posted a poll trying to get people's, because I was just going to post one. And for judging, and
And it
then
was a
nobody
tie, right?
helped. Yes, nobody helped, and I was like, okay, I'll just try to limit it to 2. So which one do you want to do first, the flowers or the graffiti?
Um, let's do the flowers.
Okay.
Okay. So all right, it was kind of hard for me because you did do three, and I was looking at all of them, and they
Okay,
were
and
all
let me give you a little background information because
okay.
I'm here, so I could tell you how I created these.
Right.
Um, And I posted these videos for all the viewers so you guys can see how I created these on YouTube. They're already up. But I unboxed Madam Glam nail art pens. So this
Oh.
is one base color, which is the pink. And then I used the nail art pens as my decor. So that's how I achieved this. And then I just top coated this with matte, but this is shiny top coat on these ones, which this picture sucks for some reason, but you can kind of tell like right here.
Yeah.
Um, and then kind of similar for this one, except for I also unboxed watercolor gel from Born Pretty. So I
Oh.
had a nude nail and then I used the watercolor gel and I put on this color and it gave it like a dispersed look. And I put that across all the nails as my color. And then I did the graffiti. So if you were
Right.
like, how the heck? I don't know if you did wonder, but that's just a little background information. So.
Yeah, no, that yeah, no, that definitely helped because I yeah, what the background like how you said it's like kind of like two colors mixed up. So, okay. I really did like both of them. Um okay, so we're doing the flower ones first. Okay. Um I think they're so cute because they remind me of like the cartoon nails. I don't know if that
Mm-hmm.
was totally like they're not exactly, but like they
Mm-mm.
basically, but they're similar. Like
Yeah.
you
Well,
know
it
what I
was
mean,
like,
right?
so I kind of just went with the flow. Like, if you see the video, I was like having a panic attack. And then I kind of just literally, and I kind of just went with the flow. And I'm like, and then I was like, well, gotta make it look a little more comic, right? So then I added like the comic look with that black part and stuff like that, which is what you're referring to. Those
Yeah.
comic nails that were in trend for a while. I kind of
Yeah.
did want it to have that feel.
Yeah, that was not too long ago, which people are still doing them again, I think, especially with Halloween coming up, and I like them.
Hmm.
So I just like that it's definitely creative because it was like comic nails, but different, like a little something different to it with the little flowers. And of course
Mm-hmm.
they're pink, so I like that.
And I
Um,
really like the stitch around. That was so cute. Like it
yeah, like
gives
you
a
didn't
little
just do
extra
the straight
depth.
line. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I really did like the pink set, and like you said, it was still minimal because it's pink, and then your decor is your nail art. So yeah. So yeah, creativity. I have to give you 10.
I kind of did
um
like a little bit of a hack there with the
oh yeah, with the
creativity.
design, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um and then okay, execution. I mean, and what these are press-ons?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, I was just wondering because yeah, your cuticles and shit it still looks
Oh,
good.
girl.
Because
And I
no, but
used
some it's hard.
adhesive tabs.
And that's
These,
what's crazy. I'm sorry, but I hate when people put the press on ones. I understand it's just for no, and like you know what I'm gonna say, and
it
it's
just
like
don't be
all
right. It don't be right.
yeah,
You gotta
I
like
can't.
push it down some, make it look natural. Don't be
Yeah,
having it
like all
over the
the over
cuticle.
the thing. Oh my God, yeah. Sometimes people do. I'm like, oh my God, I can't stand it. But so yeah, so that was good. I mean, I feel like I have to give you 10 too because you did the criteria, and like I said, they don't even like the cuticles are good, even though you put sticky tabs and everything. So yeah, 10.
Yeah, that
I know
is
you said,
true.
oh, don't give me no. And then last one overall. I mean, I feel like they are like because I've really never seen anyone do like a comic mix up like that.
Hmm.
Um,
And
but
if
what
you
you
see how easy it was to create these, I was like, I mean, literally, you just painted all the nails and then shoom, shoom, shoom with the pens, and it was done.
oh yeah, yeah. I've seen those markers, but I never tried
Girl,
them.
the
Like
paint is nice. They actually work way better than like regular acrylic paint pens. They're worth it, and they're on sale too
what for which ones are they?
from Madam Glam.
Oh, they're from Madam Glam
And
ones.
they're a
Oh, yeah.
vegan formula.
Oh,
The
because I
only
know I've
thing I
seen
have,
cheap ones, but like I don't know how good they work. Yeah.
uh, the white was a little like white is chalky, you know, in general. It can be
Yeah.
chalky. And then black, I mean, you really got to shake it up to get the true black tone. But
Mm,
that's normal. But the flow was good. The quality of the brushes that they put into the pens was really good too. And then it's a vegan
mm.
formula, so it flows. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
not
mean it's
all like
Madam
stiff.
Glam, so yeah. So
It's
no, I'm
nice.
saying that I've seen the cheaper brands make the markers,
Hmm.
acrylic ones. So, but I've never tried it, but I've seen them recently around.
It was
Um,
so cool. But so would you give the overall wow
I'll
or
give you. I
overall?
mean, do you want to do the same thing? I'll give you 9.5. So you know.
Yeah. Oopsie. Okay, perfect. We're gonna do a 9.5. Sometimes I have my hotkey set up to where if I go into the corner of my screen, it will lock, and sometimes I accidentally lock it. So,
Oh,
yeah.
um.
All right. So now this
So the
set.
graffitis. There we go. I like these because I don't know, like to me, like all your nails and nail are so like I don't know, like creative and different. I'm not just saying that like creative, like I don't know, just we have such different styles. Like
Mm-hmm.
what when it comes to the nails that we do, I just
Mm-hmm.
feel like you're so creative and different. Like it's always stuff that like I've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, I thought these were really cute and different. I didn't even realize you used the pens. I was actually curious about that. Like I didn't realize that they were like markers. I didn't really know how you did it.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes sense. Um, I mean creativity 10.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Because I really like I don't know, like the eye, I don't know, your style is just like different. Um, execution, I mean, yeah, I want to give you a 10.
Okay.
I want to give you a 10. And then overall impact. I mean, if you don't want to do all tens, um,
Oh wait, let me go up here so I can copy one of these. Overall impact. Oh, cause you don't want to give me all tens.
if I mean, because you said you're gonna hate me, blah blah blah. I don't
No,
know.
you can give me all tens. Well,
Okay, so this one,
honestly, oh, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say if you want, because yeah, I gave you 9.5 on that one, so we could give you 10.
So it's weird because sometimes you say stuff that I literally said in my video, and this set, it gave me such a headache. Actually, I created this set second and then this one third. So this one was before this one. And I created this one to save myself because I hated this one. I didn't hate it,
Oh,
but the idea that I had in mind versus what I ended up producing was totally different.
that happened.
And yes, and I literally was having like a real life panic attack like in my video, and I'm like, I don't know what to
Oh, I didn't even
do.
watch it
Cause I
yet.
filmed, well, it's gonna be worth it when you do, but I basically kind of like filmed it live creating this. And
Oh,
and so
but I do that too. I go so hard on myself.
yes.
Sometimes it takes me so long not even actually doing the nails. It's me freaking out, deciding, oh, am I gonna do this? What am I gonna do? Oh no, it's not coming out how I like it. Like all that. Girl,
Yeah, I was
I
doing all
know.
that, but then I was
I'm
like, why am
so
I
hard
being
on
so
myself.
hard on myself? Like, it's not that big of
Like,
a deal. It looks
right.
cool. Well, and then so yeah, because I was freaking out, and then I tried to calm myself down, and I realized that I could literally just try to make the most of the design. Like, instead of freaking out, just be creative, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how I came up with the eye. That's how I came up with the eye.
Oh, and that's
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, you said because I said the I. Yeah. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
We're so hard. I mean, I don't know if everyone, I know a lot of us are, but I'm very hard on myself when it comes to my like work and stuff.
And that's
But
what I
we,
had to take like a 5 or 10 minute break. And I was like,
right.
literally just step back and look at it. Oh man, my headphones just died. It's okay. Hold on. I might be able to get back on here. Oh, hold on. Let me change my audio
Oh,
to select a
okay.
speaker. Okay. Can I hear you?
Can you hear me, girl?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. So, but yeah, that was basically how that turned out. I was like, just don't be hard on yourself about it. Try to calm down and relax
Mhm.
and really ask yourself, is this even meeting the criteria? Isn't it about beginners nail art? It's not about perfection. It's about making your mark. And this I felt is super cute. So thank you for your feedback.
Mhm.
So well, that's it. We got our tally set. So, I won't keep you up much longer, but we're gonna, and we don't have my headphones die and everything. So I'm gonna tally up everything, unless you want to sit here real quick while we do it, but it requires some math.
Oh, I'm very bad at math, but no.
So
Um,
then you'll find out all of the results with everyone else. And we're also, tomorrow I'm gonna post, to see their
I was
perspective
gonna,
of ours.
I was gonna say because we got to do the poll, right, for us. See,
Yeah, we gotta do our
let's see
poll.
how hard they are on us.
I know. That's gonna be so fun though. I'm
I'm
so
curious.
excited.
Yeah, I'm curious to see that.
It is gonna be nice.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap up now and then I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and tally everything up. So Goddess Gang, I will be back. This video is a bit long, so likely we'll go ahead and break it up into 2 parts. So you guys will see the
Okay.
results on the next video. And I also will pull over all of the input from your guys' poll when you guys be the panel and judge our entries. Thank you so much again for joining. I'm so happy we got to finally meet, and I
I
never
know.
would
Me
have
too.
imagined, like, did I
I
end up being how
know.
you imagined, or
You? Yeah, because I kind of felt your vibe already, but I feel like you have videos, so I've watched you. You never really seen
yeah,
me, so that's
no,
probably why.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm really glad too. So hopefully, if you, yeah, I'm glad I can help you. Like I really am. I feel bad. Imagine you were doing it by yourself.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
that would have
hopefully,
been nearly impossible.
bro, imagine. Look how long, and we had two of us.
Girl,
Um,
honestly, and maybe it works out well that it's just one person on panel, but My goal is to get even more organized and like structured. And it
Yeah.
seems like if I didn't talk so much, we could drop the time down because you were staying at like a minute and 50 seconds. I mean, a minute and a half, so for the most part.
Oh, okay, yeah, I couldn't really see the time, but I was like, yeah, I know and like you said at the beginning, we just wanted to chat. We were talking and stuff anyway. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, if you need help, like now that like I did this one, I have to get used to it too. But like from now on, as long as like I'm obviously not busy or something, like I'll try to help you.
Of course. And you guys know we're going to be having the panels on Mondays at 11 when we do have them. The
Okay.
next challenge, or the current challenge rather, which is opposites attract, goes
Right.
for 10 more days, you guys. Well, when you guys see this, it might be less days, but as of right now, well, you guys will see this today because I'm going to publish it. So it's going to be 10 more days. So make sure to put your entries in. I'm hoping it turns out to be really nice, and I'm thankful for the turnout of this one. So,
Yeah.
you have any last words for our audience before you go?
Not really, just thank you. I'm glad to see a decent amount of girls joining, like the more I just like to see it's just fun. It's just
It's
fun,
really
it's a
fun.
challenge. It like brings us all together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
been
it.
really nice.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
I'm glad to be a part of it.
well, thank you. I was going to say thank
Mhm.
you so much. And until next time, hopefully we'll see you again on panel and hopefully we'll see some more entries. Are you going to be entering for the current theme?
This one, yes, I definitely should be. I definitely planning on. I'm thinking about ideas.
I saw someone today on Instagram. I'm not gonna do no name dropping, but I was like, wow, I loved it. So
Oh, I was thinking, but I think because I only seen one, and I
I've
think I know what
seen
you
one, and it was
and it
nice.
was I think I know what you're talking about, and it was really cute. I definitely have ideas
Wait,
going.
what
I'm
colors
excited.
were they?
Pink and blue.
No, I saw black and white. You're gonna have to
Oh,
show me, and I'll
I
show
didn't even.
you.
Oh my God, yes, because I didn't even see that yet. Oh my God, yeah, I gotta get on it because I gotta start working on like tomorrow or
I'm working
something.
on mine tomorrow, y'all.
Well,
I'm
because
not
I
playing.
don't have the 100% plan, but I have ideas like bouncing around of what I'm gonna do. So I gotta get it like fully planned out. But
Well, I'm gonna give you a little spoiler alert. I'm making mostly press on.
oh, I was just saying, honestly, when it comes to like the challenges, oh, I was trying to tell you that earlier that when it comes to the challenges, I feel like because I do take a long time doing like polygel and obviously like, real full sets. So with this, I feel like I can focus more on the art and do just
Yeah.
like a press on slash gel X or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
it's faster in the way that we can judge like the art and stuff. So
Yeah,
I'll
that was one
probably
thing.
for the challenges like stick to that too.
Yeah, when you're want to doing well, cause like for the easier themes, it's a little easier if you want to do natural nails or like extensions. But for the more intricate themes that are more revolved around the actual nail art, or that are not restrictive at all, I would say them press-ons. Oh, and
Yeah.
someone did a fire and ice set, which she already
That's
submitted it.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah,
that was I was thinking something similar, like not exactly, but
well, hers. Well, this
that
is
crossed my mind.
y'all gotta go visit hashtag Goddess Gang Nail Art Challenge, and y'all gotta see
And
it's a
look.
couple of entries already for this
Oh,
challenge.
yeah, I gotta go check it out.
Well, that's it
All
for right
right.
now, you guys. I'm gonna see you guys on a part 2 so that I can go ahead and we can tally up all the scores and we can find out who our winners are. And also, I'm going to be announcing the actual prizes. I wanted to give you guys a shout out for participating without even knowing what the prizes were. They're going to be press on nails. I'm going to be letting you guys
Uh,
win each a set of press-ons. It's just been a little hard to really tell you guys because how do you tell people that press-ons are the prizes when you haven't produced them or anything? You need to know their
uh,
nail sizes and everything. So I'll talk to you guys more about that on the next video. And for the opposites attract, there's going to be product giveaways. Most likely you guys will see the Madam Glam nail art pens as prize giveaways for the opposites attract because I really like them, and I'm gonna think of a couple of other things to get you guys as gifts. So until next time, we'll talk to you guys later. I'll holla y'all. Peace.
All right.